It's today's video I'm going to tell you about the increment and decrement operators in Java. See, the other day we had learnt in the first part the various versions of increment and decrement operators. Remember that? Yes, plus plus is your increment operator, minus minus is your decrement operator. So there are two versions of plus plus. One is called the prefix, where you are going to put this operator before the operand. Okay, it can be the increment or the decrement. And the postfix is, post means afterwards. So after the operand we put the operators. So this is going to be a plus plus or a minus minus. So I also told you about the paradigm. Prefix means you have to first change the value and then use, and postfix means you have to use and change. In today's video, I have taken some board exam questions which I am going to discuss with you today. Okay, so I have taken a few board exam questions which we will solve together. You can take a paper along with you, a paper and a pen, and you can also note it down. It will be a good revision for you for the upcoming exams. So the question here is, what is the value of x1 when x is equal to 5? So this is the kind of questions you will get in your board exam. So please note down this. Note down this question. Okay, you have finished noting down. Let us begin now. Okay, x1 is equal to plus plus x plus minus minus x. Now what is the paradigm that I told you about? I told you one paradigm here. Okay, prefix is change and use, and this is postfix is use and change. So you are able to see this, or I have to write here. Okay, so prefix is, your paradigm is change and use, and postfix is use and change. Yes, so you need to remember this throughout when you are solving these kind of problems. So let us take the first one, x1 plus plus x. What's the value of x given? X is equal to 5. Okay, the value of x that is given is x is equal to 5. So here I am going to take x is equal to 5. Okay, plus plus x means change and use. So this 5 which we have, we draw a box here. So it is plus plus, we have to add here. So this becomes 6. So this will be 6 plus minus minus x. Again we are doing a decrement, but we are doing a prefix. So before only we have to remove 1. So this will become 5. So the answer of this will be 11. So the first problem answer will be 11. Let us take the second one. Okay. Second one, we have x1 is equal to plus plus x. So again you can just draw this picture here. Okay, so first, what is the value of x? X was 5. Here it says plus plus x. That means what? I have to add 1 to this x. So it will become 6. Okay, this will become 6. So what I do here is plus plus x is there. Okay, and write down this sum here. Plus plus x, x plus plus, plus minus minus x. So what is the value of here? It has become 6 minus. Now again it is x plus plus. X plus plus means what? It is postfix, use and change. So what is the value of x that I have got here? 6. So I am supposed to use this value of 6 only here. But I have to change. This you should not forget, because many students make this mistake. After doing this, they just go to the next expression. You should not do that. You should remove this. This is change now. This is a plus. So I should add a 7 here. So this x has actually become 7. Okay, and then I write this plus here, and then minus minus x. So what is this 7 now? This 7 has now changed to, it's a minus. So again it is a prefix. So it is change and use. So this would have changed to 6. So this 6 I need to put here. So here it is 6 and 6 goes, and you are left with the value 6. So the value of x1 here will be 6. Okay, hope you understood this. Let us go to the next problem. See here, please note down this problem. Give the output of the following expression a plus is equal to a plus 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 a minus a is given here when a is 7. Here you see here there is a term here a plus. See, this is a shorthand notation. You have a plus equal to 1. How do you write this? A is equal to a plus 1. Or you may have like this, a minus is equal to 1. That is a is equal to a minus 1. So the same way we need to expand this term. Okay, some books they give you after you've solved this, they add this. But sometimes what happens is we forget to add this term. So then you do not get full marks. So what I would suggest is you remember this shorthand notation which is given here, and then you can start expanding this. So first step in this will be like this. Right, step 1, write a is equal to a plus, and this whole term what is there, that will come inside this block. You understood? So this a plus will be, along with this you will have a plus 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 a plus minus minus a plus a minus minus. Okay, so this is the term that we are going to have. Able to understand this? Please write like this in your exam also. Write this as the first step. Okay, after you have done this, now we have to solve it like what we did in the previous problem. The value of a is given here. So the value of, initially the value of a is how much? The value of a is given as 7. Okay, so now we have to write this a plus. So 7 as it is. Here we have a plus plus. That means it's a postfix. What does a postfix do? I told you this. Postfix is you have to use it as it is and then change. Isn't it? So what as a value that I'm having? 7. So I use the 7 as it is. Then I told you immediately make a change. This will become 8. Because now the a value has changed to 8. Okay. Now again it is plus plus a. So that means it's a prefix. So what is there for prefix? What is it? Prefix is change and use. So you need to first change. So this 8, what was here, is now changed and it's a plus. So I add 1. So this becomes 9. Okay. So I put here 7 plus 9. Now we have a minus minus a. It's a decrement operator. It's a prefix decrement operator. Again this paradigm. Change and use. So 9 goes out here. It becomes 8. So I need to put the value of 8. Understood? And then I have plus a minus minus. So here it is again postfix. So we don't need to do anything here. We need to take this value and put the value of 8 here. And then this would have actually changed to what? 9. But we are not interested in this value because there are no terms here. Okay. And now let us see what is the answer we are getting. So we get it as 7 plus 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 9 is 26 minus 1. So it will be 25. So this will be 7 plus 25. So 7 plus 25 is how much? 25 plus 7 is 32. And 32 plus 7 is 39.